morning, everyone. What I'm about to say is allegedly. It's for entertainment only. It's my opinion. It's for hee ha ha. I'm not feeling too good this morning, so I'm gonna do the Real Housewives of Potomac this morning. Then I'm gonna do another mini video later on Ariane. Woo, Jesus. And Martell and Cynthia Bailey, her and her husband had split up. I'm gonna do a video on that as well. Now we're gonna get to the Real House of Potomac. The first thing that happened is they all met up at a park for a little picnic. It was Karen, Giselle, Robin, and Ashley. The first person who got there was Karen and Giselle. Okay. And then Robin came. They was talking about Ashley is getting separated or divorced from her husband. Then Ashley came and they was talking to her about it. Then I usually don't be, I like Giselle, I like all the girls, but I'm really with Giselle with this one. Ashley said that her and Michael was getting a place, a house. They found one, and they're going to put it on the LLC. And it just didn't make any sense what Ashley was saying. I'm with Ashley brother. She need to get her a lawyer. It's my opinion. Michael trying to pull the sheets over Ashley's eyes. She never been through the divorce and she knew she young. He's trying to pull the sheep over her eyes because you got the LLC. If anything happened, Ashley cannot get nothing from him. She can get the company. If nothing in the company, 0 from 0 equal to 0. So I think Ashley need to get her attorney because she confused. It's just a mess. And I hate to see Ashley. I know she got her own stuff going on, but I hate to see her raising those children with nothing on her own. But I'm with Giselle. It makes no sense. You getting a divorce or you separated, but you're moving in the same house. It makes no sense. I think that Ashley wants a house because that little apartment, that tent that they in now, I call it a tent, it's too small for those children. That's where he wants to live at, and it's too small. Michael cheat. Moving on. So, Karen was like, I want to have a spring party. Then next they show Candace. Yeah. Next they show Candace. I had to get it together. I'm not cutting none of this stuff, but they had to get Candace and her husband. Then they flashback that somebody told Candace that Ashley was getting divorced. And I ain't never seen somebody so happy that somebody get divorced. I love Candy. But that right there, that put a bad taste in my mouth. Why would you smile and say, so she need to leave him? I knew she just was so happy. I'm just like, wow. So then Candace and her husband, what they always do, they fuss back and forth. You this, you that, I'm busy, I'm this, and they just fuss all the time. I don't know what that is. Then Giselle was trying to find something to put on for Karen's spring party. I love her daughters. Giselle stopped putting out these 1962 outfits. The look on the girl's face was like, nope, not again. And she had this jumpsuit, looked like it was from the 60s. And her daughter said, I fell out laughing. Her daughter said, well, didn't we get you a whole new wardrobe and got rid of those clothes? She was like, where they come from? She said, no. And then the flower one, they was like, that looked better. It was nice, better fit, because then she called Robin. That's Robin. What there was, and Robin said, whatever in your closet. I'm so glad the girls was there, because when Robin said whatever was in your closet, I was like, oh, Jesus. Oh, fix it right now. So all of them end up at the party, and Giselle was talking. Giselle was talking. It was talking about Mina. Is that her name? Mina. I just don't. I don't remember her name because I just don't like her. Her attitude sucks. Mina. Then they were talking about Mina supposed to have cancer. Then it was showing the tweet she put out. It said she had cancer. It said she didn't have cancer. Then it went to Mina. Then Mina was talking to her mom, and her mom said, you heard anything? Mina was like, no. She said that she took tests, and then it went back to, she said she had stitches in her breast. Y'all know what? Gazelle could be so ignorant sometimes. She got on my nerve when Mia came in. She said, this what cancer or no cancer went out. I keep telling you, it's a time and place for everything. And that was not the time and was not the place. Woo, Jesus. I'm not taking up for Mina. Her attitude sucks. But I understand where Mina coming from, because when I did a breast exam and the doctor called me and said I need to get back in that office ASAP, I cried, and they didn't have no appointment. The problem is it's a waiting game. They tell you got to be back there. You need to get back in the office because they seen something wrong. Then if they don't have an appointment for 2 weeks or a week out, you worrying the whole time before you get there. Because I did it. By me having a breast reduction done years ago, it was a scar tissue, and they said they seen something. I had to go to a whole nother facility, and then when they did another x-ray to make sure before they did a biopsy on me, the doctor came in there. I was so nervous. My nerve was so bad. She said, I need to give you the results. She said, because she said, your heart is about to jump out your chest. You about to jump off this table. I said, I'm just nervous. And she said, it was nothing. It was a scar tissue. I'm telling y'all, when someone call you and tell you, when you have a breast exam, somebody call you and tell you that something don't look right, and it could be breast cancer going in your mind the whole time, you panic, you cry. So I understand her putting that up there. I'm not taking up for her. I understand Mina putting that up there. And then hers went farther than mine. They had to take a tissue and see what it was. So I imagine if the doctor said, my heart was beating so fast and I'm about to jump off that table, I imagine how she feels. So I understand where she was coming from. Then Giselle and Karen and Robin, they was talking about Ashley, and Ashley came in, and then they was like, we was talking about you, because they was like, it didn't make any sense. You get in a house with him, and you're divorcing him, separating. Then Ashley come in there and try to backpedal what she said. She said that she tried to backpedal what she said. She did say she was getting the divorce, but they're gonna be separated. When she said that, Giselle said, well, I thought you was getting divorced. Ashley said, no, I'm not. I didn't say that. And then they did a flashback. She did say they were separated because they're getting a divorce. Ashley did say they were getting a divorce. So then she told Giselle, you know, I'm open up to you if I'm not open up to anybody else. So then they went on and start talking. So then Mina come. Everybody was mingling and stuff. No, now I'm going too far. Not Mina. Wendy come in there and say hi to everybody and stuff. I did not like Giselle attitude. I understand if I don't F with you, I don't F with you. So don't say hi to me. But I think it's how Wendy did it. Wendy dogged her out so much last season and came back like we were the best of friends. I think Wendy should have had a discussion with Giselle before the party, because she just came in like, how I did and what I said to you wasn't nothing. Oh, we cool, girl. But how Giselle handled it, I didn't like it. It wasn't the place of the time for it. And Karen just looked at Giselle and she was like, I love Karen. It is her face expression. So Wendy went up there to say, hey, Giselle, and went up there to hug Giselle. I was like, and Giselle said, no hug. Now, as me, I think I would have said, nah, we not like that. I can say hi and bye to you, but at that, I'm saying with Giselle, it wasn't a place and time for that. But I understand where Giselle was coming from. And Wendy, something wrong with Wendy, because you fix your face and your arms want to hug somebody that you dogged out, that you was fussing with the whole season, and then on the reunion, and you want to come back like nothing happened. You should have had a talk with Giselle before that. So I understand Giselle, but it wasn't the place and the time. And like I said at first, you can't tell nobody how to react to you. So then Wendy meets up with Peter. Then Peter allegedly take Cynthia money and had bad deals with people. Oh, Jesus. And all that money, he asking Wendy for the start up the lounge. And Wendy coming in talking about a playground, kids playground at a club. I'm just like, what in the world? I'm like, they gonna shut y'all down before you open up a play area for the kids, a library the kids can read in, then you sell a liquor on the other side. You can't make this up. Then Peter said she won't see no money for 2 years, and it would be what? 300 and something thousand she had to put up. I'm just like, what in the world? Wendy, your husband, go tell your husband how much you need, and tell your husband what you want to do, and tell your husband who you want to do it with, and see what he say. He gonna laugh so hard, he gonna say, if you don't get out of here, this just a business deal waiting to explode. Allegedly, is my opinion. A hot mess. That's my opinion, how I feel about it. But I really thought that the only thing Wendy could have did was say, hey, Giselle, and keep it moving. She want to say, hey, Giselle, and want to hug and all this. That was going too far, Wendy, with the hug. Now, Giselle, y'all forgive me for mixing these people's name up. I get it, because I haven't, it been a while since since they've been back on. So, after that, they looked, and then they were looking for Candy, and somebody was saying, and somebody said that they probably fussing on the way here. That's what's going on. Then Candice and her husband came in, and that's it. That's all of interest to me. Well, we will see what happens next weekend. And as always, have a nice and wonderful day. Subscribe. Push that like button. Ring-a-ling-a-ding. It was kind of dragging to me. The first episode always dragging, so it was kind of dragging to me. Maybe it get better next week. If no one told you that they love you, Auntie love you as always.